with legendary blues Texas artist Jimmie Vaughn. Mr. Vaughn, what about Ron Paul makes you feel you should support him for president?
Well, Ron Paul's a great guy, and I got into Ron Paul when I first started reading about the Constitution and looking under the rug and reading about all this stuff. I ran into Ron Paul, his books, and on the internet, and different people. And then I started reading the Constitution. I started reading his speeches, and I started reading. I read Common Sense, and I read a few of the basic stuff that everybody should read. And then one thing led to another, and this was probably 5 or 6 years ago. And then I started really listening for Ron Paul whenever and then I started supporting him, and so what's not to like about it?
Is there a specific issue that Ron Paul brings to your attention that you find to be of the utmost importance of your support for him, or rather even just something that no other candidate's talking about that really strikes you?
Well, I think the main thing for me is that he knows the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, and he always votes for the Constitution, with the Constitution, and I don't think the other guys even know what the Constitution says or care. And so what could be more American and more patriotic than the Constitution and the Bill of Rights and the Declaration of Independence?
What do you think about Dr. Paul's reasoning behind trying to do away entirely with the Federal Reserve and restore, how do you feel about any comments he's made trying to restore the value of our dollar?
Well,
is that an issue that particularly resonates with you?
Absolutely. I mean, I believe in real money. I believe in gold-backed money. And I think they brought the Federal Reserve in illegally. I don't think they ratified it. And we can go on and on about that stuff. I think the choir is here, so we're preaching to the choir. But you're right.
Well, thank you very much for your words, Mr. Vaughn. One last question. What do you think of his chances?
I think he's got a great chance.
Look what's going on here, right?
He's got a fabulous chance. Look how many people are here. And this is just a little bitty hillbilly fundraiser here. I mean,
do you think the media is treating him fairly regarding his outstanding achievements in mainstream media polls? Do you think his coverage reflects the polls?
Well, I think the new media, like you, are treating him fairly and are into it. And you guys are smart and you know what's going on. I think the other guys are shaking in their boots and they're trying to cut him off. And that's the way it looks to me. Just a little guitar player who doesn't know any better.
Thanks very much, Mr. Vaughn. We really appreciate it.